Throughout history, the contributions of powerful women have been silenced, erased, or rewritten to fit a patriarchal narrative. In this series, we're uncovering the stories of women whose impact shaped the world. This is her story, reclaimed. Let's begin. Mildred Hemmons Carter took her first solo flight in 1941. She was 19 years old. A Black woman pilot in the Deep South at a time when flying was reserved for white men with power and money. But Mildred had something more powerful than privilege. She had vision. On February 1, 1941, Mildred earned her pilot's license at Tuskegee Institute, becoming the first Black woman in Alabama to do so. And when the world was at war, she didn't just want to fly herself. She wanted to serve. So she applied to the Women's Air Force Service Pilots, known as the WASPs. She had the hours, she had the training, she had the heart, but the answer was still no. The rejection letter didn't hide the reason. She wasn't being denied because she wasn't qualified. She was being denied because she was Black. White-only spaces meant even the skies had segregation. Mildred was told directly, if you hadn't been Black, you would have been accepted. But she kept flying anyway. Alongside the Tuskegee Airmen, her peers, her community, and eventually her husband, Herbert Carter, Mildred contributed to the movement that challenged the very fabric of military segregation. She was called a civilian, but she flew like a soldier. She wasn't honored, but she served with honor. She was never given her wings, but she never stopped soaring. For decades, Mildred's name was left out of the stories they told about wartime aviation. The women who flew were white. The Black women were invisible. Until 2011. 70 years later, the U.S. Air Force made it right. Mildred Hemmons Carter was finally named an honorary member of the WASPs, recognized for what she always was, a woman warrior of the sky. She didn't get her flowers in 1941. She got them in 2011. And now she's getting her legacy. They erased her from the books, so we're writing her back in. This is Mildred Hemmons Carter, and this is her story, reclaimed.